Guys, I need the guys to take all the food and everything from the bus and put it here and with the pickup, okay?
Siapa-siapa lelaki kau biar berak.
Sam is coming. Kindly sponsor all the KFCs that you'll be eating later on.
Dah boleh ke?
Boleh.
Oh. Boleh. Yang saya.
Bye.
Yang saya.
We are going to divide everyone into 5 groups. Okay? 5 groups. You cannot choose. This is a bonding trip. You're gonna deal with whoever that you assign to you. Group. Mushi. Rais Azam. Christina.
Yo.
Shantian.
Ina.
Yana.
Senang ke?
Oh.
Orang akan menang. Gantikan.
There are 3 activities today. Okay, the first thing we're gonna tarik tali. You know what's tali, right? One, two, three, go!
Apa yang penting?
Let's go.
Itu saja.
Okay, on the count.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! Tak ada punya player ke? Okay, each group 1 lesson. Okay, we're gonna judge you by the criteria of the tallest, the strongest and the prettiest. Later on, we're gonna have lectures going around, and then we're just gonna judge lah. It's just a game, okay?
This
But
3D modeling.
yes, the actual one, okay?
Ni kapal selam. Ni kat istana.
Kapal selam saya sama je.
This is our reference.
Oh, ada reference. Oh.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Camping.
Siapa chef kat sini? Siapa chef kat sini?
Arif lah, Jamal lah. Saya beli pinggan ni. Tipu. Yang lauk tadi saya cantik.
And some lamb food.
Go.
Buat
Oh,
claim
tak sedap
lah.
Haris punya kau.
For every activity that we had. So it's a community point for the sand castle and also the tarik tali. So what do you guys think? Which group is the winner for the third prize? Hey, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whatever that you receive is just a small gift, okay? Be it the memory that stays, okay? Alright. Guys, I need the guys to take all the food and everything from the bus and put it here and with the tikar. Okay?
Siapa-siapa lelaki kau biar berak.
Kindly sponsor all the KFCs that you'll be eating later on.
Okay, dah boleh ke?
Boleh.
Oh.
Boleh.
Yang besar. Yang besar.
We are going to divide everyone into 5 groups. Okay? 5 groups. You cannot choose. This is a bonding trip. You're gonna deal with whoever that you assign to you. Group. Mushi. Rais Azam. Christina.
Yo.
Shantian.
Ina.
Yana.
Senang eh? Oh.
Orang akan menang. Gantikan.
We have 3 activities today. Okay, the first thing we're gonna tarik tali. You know what's tarik tali, right? One, two, three, go!
Apa yang penting?
Let's go.
Itu saja.
Okay, ada count.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! 1, 2, go! Tak ada percaya ke? Okay, each group 1 person. Okay, we're gonna judge you by the criteria of the tallest, the strongest, and the prettiest. Later on, we're gonna have lectures going around, and then we're just gonna judge lah. It's just a game, okay? This
But
3D
I-
modeling. Yes. The actual one, okay?
Ni kapal selam. Ni kat istana.
Kapal selam sama je. This is our reference.
Oh, ada reference. Oh.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Bang.
Siapa chef kat sini? Siapa chef kat sini?
Arif lah, Kemal lah. Saya beli pinggan ni. Tipu. Yang lauk tadi saya cantik.
And some lamb food.
Boleh kau.
Buat
Kalau
game
tak sedap,
lah.
Haris punya kau.
For every activity that we had. So it's a cumulative point for the sand castle and also the tarik tali. So what do you guys think? Which group is the winner for the third prize? see if it's just a small gift, okay? Be it the memory that stays, okay? Alright.
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to welcome our panels. We have Mr. Safuan Shahril, lead asset artist from Wow Studio. Hi Safuan.
Hello.
Jumpa kita ya, sekian lama ya. welcome. Also, we have our Mr. Ayman, former lecturer of Multimedia University. Hello, Mr. Ayman.
Hello.
Hey, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming back to us again. Cintu dia. And last but not least, of course, we have Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin, 3D artist EA Codemasters. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So let me brief you guys, all of you, a little bit about the showcase. So both classes, digital motion graphic, diploma digital motion graphic, and also diploma in 3D modeling and animation consists of about 16 students for each classes. So now DMA, equivalent to animation students, we have 3 groups, and also DMG, motion graphic students, we have 4 different groups. So in the total of, we have 7 different projects today that we will showcase. So they have been gone through like about 14 weeks of milestone and presentation. Each of them covers all the production of making animation and also motion graphics. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the first group. Ms. Fazra, can you post up the first poster? Thank you so much. Okay, so we have the first group called the 4 Suits, and the title True Smash. In a world where badminton is the only sports that's left, and between futuristic robots that representing the true legends. Okay, without further ado, let's go play the video. Let's go, Fazra.
Greetings everyone. My name is Charles Ivan Alberto.
My name is Muhammad Osman.
My name is Muhammad Zafri bin Anwar.
And we are 4 Suits. Today we are going to present to you our digital motion graphics project video. But first, a little bit about our film crew.
We are 4 Suits, consisting of 4 members with 4 different personalities, creativities, expertise, and realities.
This is our team, Charles being the leader, followed by Nai, then me, Surya, and finally Zam.
We incorporate our 3D knowledge as 3D modeling student instead of being motion graphic student.
We sacrifice our time to manage our project, to do our tasks, and we self-taught ourselves to do certain visual effects needed for our project.
We had trouble synchronizing motion graphics and music together, but it all turned out good, and we organized our meeting through Google Meet and Discord.
This project is bigger than what we thought, but we managed to get the job done with low performance devices.
So next is our poster design, designed by our model, our 3D artist, Charles. The poster design focus on the 2 robots on the badminton court with a view of the sun setting in the background.
Moving on is the mood board for our video, which is the design aspects used in our project. These designs are our first reference in order to create this project's foundation.
Last but not least is our production management. The animation production roles were segregated to 4 of us. Main roles were given to each of us, such as producer, director, animator, and compositor, following our expertise.
It took us 2,184 hours, which is equivalent to 13 weeks, to complete this project. This Gantt chart shows our progress throughout the weeks.
The total amount of 3D models used in our final video were 7 animate models and 6 environment models and other minor assets.
Finally, as the leader of 4 suits, I present to you our True Smash video. Enjoy! Thank you for joining us.
The 4 suits. Okay, students, you may open up your camera and open up your microphone so that you will respond to the panels when they give up their comments, okay? All right, so I would like to invite Mr. Ayman for the first one to give out his comment. Okay, go on ahead, Mr. Ayman.
Me?
Yes.
All right. Firstly, congratulations, guys, on finishing up. I think the product that you have done. It's a bit hard for me to gauge first because I'm not sure how long and how much of time or the process behind it. But I'm just basing this on the final product that you guys have done. So from the way I look at it, the product does look good. You do have some form of a good feel to it. The what you call it, the choreography between the visuals and also the music is quite on tune, so which is good. There are some comments that I would like to add on. This is more of areas where you can improve. One, I think that even though you have the sound and the music, I think it's best that you also have sound effects to pump up the event, the show that you have, the video that you have. Because I think when you have graphics coming in, graphics coming out, your smashes and so on, those things doesn't have sound effects to accommodate to follow up the movement that you have. So if you have, let's say, for example, those arrows that comes in, then you have sound like a swish sound, and then you have the text coming out. You have if sound effects accompanying with those text and so on, it will punch those things better. So that I think can help out with your work. The other thing about your 3D part, I think you should have somehow tried to use a better camera angle, better camera movement or angle to help with framing your shots better, and also to hide emptiness in your scene. Because in your 3D, I can see there are some parts where quite empty, or they are quite maybe low in terms of quality and so on. So use your camera to hide those things. So a better angle, maybe you have better positioning of your robots or whatsoever, then help to actually hide some of the issues. But in terms of rendering, in terms of there's nothing much issue about that. I think it follows a bit on your styling that you have on throughout your whole video. The color scheme and so on is there, the matching is there. So good work as of now. I hope that you guys can improve it more. I think if you do it a bit more, a bit of adjustment to it, I think if you see it on TV, it doesn't look so odd. If you see it really on TV as an advertisement, it doesn't look so out of place. So that is actually quite a good compliment, I would say. All right. So keep it up, and if you can, do some adjustment before you use it for your portfolio and so on. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ayman. Okay, such rich comments there. Okay, plant it in your mind. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin to give out his comments.
Okay. Well, is okay. Wow. First of all, I was quite impressed by certain of the shots were really work. If I were to imagine on the big screen, television screen, it works as a commercial value on some shots, but some still need some improve on like certain editing were like kind of abrupt. I was expecting more of a like blending between like the live action and the 3D footage, like the animation and everything on top of the live action, so that it just doesn't have that only the 2D video. Other than that, the staging wise at the end is kind of a bit like not engaging, because I can see the whole stage, and then at the end there's a border that cut off, so we can still see like, okay, this is set up in the 3D scene in the Maya viewport or something. Sound wise, you get there, but yeah, like Mr. Ayman said, probably need some more sound effects and everything, but your music choice were quite okay, and the robot design were like, it's acceptable. I still can see it in the big screen. It's just okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Summarize for everything. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. They all be a bit shy, and also sometimes they're like, should I say it now? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ikhwan. Okay, another rich comments, right? Okay, let's go for Mr. Safuan Shahril. Come, give it a comment. Hey.
Alright. So Ayman and Ikhwan already dah kapau the comments and all, so I can't really say much. But overall, I think first impression, the intro was very engaging for me. Like straight away, I really wanted to see the motion graphic in the beginning of the stage, but later on, as the video goes along, it started to get a bit lose focus a bit, because you really want to make sure that it's internalized a bit with your theme of the video as well, because you're doing a badminton video, so it has to be that rich tempo of it, so you can work on your editing more, and also like Mr. Ayman said, the sound effects plays a very big crucial role actually. So other than that, I think congratulations on finishing the video. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
They're all waiting for, should I say it now? Should I say yes? You can say it now. Okay, thank you so much for suits, and let's give a round of applause. Let's go YouTube. Give a round of applause for your friend here. Hey, thank you. Congrats. Alah, diorang macam tak semangat langsung. Dia semangat lagi sikit. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to the next group. All right, students, you may go to your breakout room. Okay. Zafri boleh pergi kat breakout room ya, Zafri ya? Okay, so the next one. The next group is Tales of Roku, okay, by Animasi Kami Pictures. So again, the whole production of the process itself, they go through it's like from pre-production and the post-production for only 14 weeks to complete everything. Just to highlight a little bit for the viewers also, okay? So Animasi Kami Pictures with the Tales of Roku. So Roku, an exiled warrior locked in a stronghold prison in the Mount Peiling for 200 years. So let's see what's this all about. Let's take it away, Fazura.
All right, one take. Hi everyone, welcome to the showcase. We're from Animasi Kami Pictures. We consist of 6 people in this group. And our final year project is titled The Tale of Roku. Before I go more further, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Azim. I'm the animator and also the concept artist.
Hi guys, I'm Adam Hafizi, and in this project I'm responsible as a character modeling artist, especially on the main character in our project named Roku. I'm also responsible for visual effects and mainly work on lighting and compositing.
Hello, my name is Melvin. At this time, I'm responsible for the literature artist.
Hi, I'm Chun Seng. I'm one of the members from Animasi Kami. In this project, I am in charge of 3D modeling and animation.
My name is Lee Chen. What I am responsible in this project is sound design and texturing.
Hi, I'm Adam Augusta. I'm contributing in modeling, animating, and mainly in rigging.
The Tale of Roku is about this monkey guy, which is Roku, who escapes the prison after 2 years. No, 2 years. 200 years on Mount Penglai, which we called, the name was Mount Penglai, and he needs to earn his freedom by proving his worthiness to Jin, which the second character, who is the prison guardian in this story.
For our animation style, we are trying to achieve semi-realistic animation, which quite challenging for us.
Actually, Roku was inspired by the Monkey King, so it's quite challenging us to figure out the character development. For the Jin, it's mixture by the Chinese Buddha and the Greek god Zeus.
To conclude our final year project, we really are glad that we could manage to finish on time, and we all had the mentality of a team player, and that is what makes us special. Despite all of our weaknesses throughout our group mates, we managed to sharpen and explore more skills that we never even thought that we could gain. And lastly, I would like to thank all of our family members, all of our friends throughout our diploma, and all of the lecturers that has made us who we are today. As what Mr. James always says, at the end of the day, memang boleh punya Azim.
滚回你的好窝去，这样我就饶你一条小命。
本王今天心情好，识相的话，赶紧滚！
少在那里得意忘形。
不然，那就别怪本王我不义。嘿，呀！
Okay, now that is Tales of Roku by Animasi Kami Pictures. Okay, hi Adam. Okay, where's your other friends? Open up your camera, open up your microphone, and then be ready to respond to the panels when they're giving up their comments. Okay, I would like to invite first and foremost Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin to give out his comments. Quite shocking, isn't it? I'm gonna shuffle around.
Why me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, before I begin, do you know who's the one who actually do the voiceover?
The
monkey, the small monkey.
Tadi kan ada Richard kan? Is it? Oh no.
James Teo.
No.
Yes, it's all right. Support lah kawan sikit. Okay. Alright. Okay, come. Let's go. Give up your comments.
Okay, anyway, okay, wow, you managed to finish all that, which is good. I can see some of the animation were quite acceptable and quite impressive for you guys to do, like the running animation with at the same time handling and asset and everything. The visual was okay, but I think there are some places where you can improve, like maybe the first thing that I noticed is the texture on the main character. I wish you could have just do some fur effects on the body, because we are in modern times right now. Some quality wise can improve in some areas. Like all I'm seeing is the background mostly. Like the one that really caught my eye is the noisiness of the rocks there, in which you can tone down the normal a little bit so that it doesn't come noisy, and then if it comes noisy, I just couldn't focus, can't see the main character and everything. And overall, quite impressive on the water, especially with the ripple and everything, and the sound effects it's okay. Other than that, I think it's overall a good work for you guys to do everything to finish it. Just make one review.
Thank you, sir.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin. Now I would like to invite Mr. Safuan to give out his comment.
Right. Congrats, guys, finishing the animation. So I'll just start with the points that I really like. I think the animation style that you guys said it looks pretty good to me, because it doesn't look too floaty. Just nice, just nice. The animation is just nice. It can be a bit polished, but for this stage, I think it's acceptable for me. Okay. I also like to appreciate the asset details on the character's costume, since I do a lot of in character modeling in my job. So I can see the detail and the effort that you guys put it on the characters itself. Okay, so the character modeling is nice too. For the things that I think you can improve, probably is the camera work. I think camera work can be a bit better, and probably the editing as well. So I mean, if you like nail those kind of parts, it will make it can cover up the things that Mr. Ikhwan mentioned just now. Okay, so yeah, congrats on the animation.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Safuan. All right, and last but not least, Mr. Ayman. Let's give it a go.
Work-wise, I think is quite good. I wouldn't say. I think most of the two panels have already mentioned to it. But I would like to things that I would like you guys to improve. I think there are some things that you can improve on this. One is the recording of the voice. I think you should reconsider where you record it because the reverb is quite strong. So it feels like the character is inside a tong dalam tong kosong tau dia cakap dalam tong. The recording is a empty tong. So I think you should look into either adjusting your reverb ke, adjusting your echo ke, so that it doesn't look like sound from your recording was bad. That's one. The other one, I think, for me, as the first time looking at this, I think I feel that I did not get enough of your character. Tau. Your character is nicely designed. Your environment is there. The bad guy is clearly in front of you, and it's you set up the scene is quite good. But the conflict that I see doesn't happen though. Because this is what I understand. Dia lari depan, the guy hantar bola, and then he jump, and then there's a splash of color, and then he drops down. I do not know what happened to the ball. I don't know what happened in between and so on. There's nothing that happened there though. So if let's say if you show the ball pecah ke, the ball something reacted to the ball ke, at least there's something that happened. If me, I would actually go for more of a simple action where the guy actually use his tongkat, because your tongkat is quite a nice object that you have modeled. The character is already really nice, but you can maybe swap one or two pukul bola left right apa, and then lompat baru do that the ulti move whatever. So at least you use your asset tau. You dah buat asset, dah model penat-penat, dah ni semua, dah rig semua, tapi you tak pakai. It's a waste. Alright, so then you continue with the to be continued. That's fine. There's no issue with that. It's just that I feel that there's something that is missing, which is the action of the character. Tak cukup. Kan? You dah buat penat tau. You understand ni? You dah buat penat, tapi you tak pakai. Bookie. Right? So my that lah. At this might be a later stage kind of comment, but I think early on in your process, you might see that is actually required in the story. To get it to be a bit more fulfilling. Okay. Other than that, it's a good job, good work. It's just that tak cukup, tak sampai for me lah. Tak cukup sikit lagi. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for the panels, for the good comments. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause, YouTube, for the animasi kami. Let's go. Allah, tepuk lagi. One more time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, woo! Okay, thank you so much. All right, now animasi kami, you may go back to the breakout room and let us welcome the next group. Okay, now we have motion graphic students with the title of True Smash by The Last Shot Production. So experience the classic and modern way of the how Black Shot machine, which will immerse you in a zone that will transport you back to the days as a student. Okay, let's take it away, Fazura.
Hi everyone, my name is Alfarizat. Hi everyone, my name is Alfarizat Nurekwan. I'm the leader and also the director of Last Shot Production. The topic that we choose is True Smash Badminton Show opening video. For this topic, it's mainly showcase the top highlights from badminton championship all over the world. For this project, we decided to try creating a video in modern retro and urban styles as our main concept. Also, we are combining 2D and 3D element because it's widely used in all sport show opening nowadays. Other than setting the direction of the project, I'm also responsible for the 3D modeling, 3D texturing, and lighting setup. For the stage scenes, it's a little bit tricky because it combines a 3D model and video. So it's quite hard to make the lighting looks realistic.
Hi, I'm Ikhwan Hakim, Assistant Director for Last Shot Group. Alpha, Ashraf, and Daniel are the other 3 members of this group. First, I was given the task of editing as well as some 3D works. I also had to compile all the videos and put some sound effect to make the videos look more attractive for audience to watch. However, I struggled a lot while working on this project. To be honest, I was not good at doing 3D stuff, but I had to give it my best in order to get a good result. and my group mate also put in a lot of time to assist me while with the 3D stuff. Finally, I've learned a lot while working on this project, including the key of always help each other to get the better result for our videos, and we need to manage our time very carefully to avoid the problem while doing the project.
Hi, my name is Ashraf Hakimi. I'm the creative director of Last Shot Production. As a creative director, my role was to make an animation that is fun to watch and hyping the viewer. Starting with the storyboard, I've created scenes that are exciting for a badminton opening show, and also I'm in charge of typography animation, sound, and video editing. As I have completed the editing process, I was happy to see the output as how I imagined it. And of course, there are challenges that are occurred, such as passing the typography scene with the music, which took a lot of time. And I also encountered some errors during making it. So during the process, I learned many things, such as teamwork and responsibility. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Daniel bin Amnuddin. I'm the animation director and the technical director. I am responsible for making 3D models and animations, and also texturing models. Ever since the project started, I have been making animations for the shuttlecock scene and the badminton court scene. There are challenges throughout this process, like camera animation and the movement, and somehow I managed to overcome them, although it took me many times to make it smoother. I would like to thank my group team that have taught me well and helped me throughout these weeks. Moving on to our poster and mood board. For our poster, we use our 3D court scene as the main subject to make it more similar like our video. For the mood board, we mostly using it as our main design and reference for our video.
That's all from us. Hope you enjoy our video. Thank you.
Are you ready?
Last Shot Production. All right, students, you may open up your microphone and also open up your camera. Let us interact with the panels. Hello, hello. Okay. Now I would like to invite Mr. Safuan to be the first one who giving out the comments.
All right. Okay, hello guys. Congratulations on the video. I'm just gonna quickly point out. All right, the art direction that you guys find for the video is really nice for me. Because I think when you pick the music, it was very the music is very on point. So it was nicely executed in terms of the editing. Although some parts, I think there's some stuff that you can improve. Another part that is interesting is the transition part, where you guys use the typography, the motion typography in the middle part. I think for the things that you can improve, I think is the 3D part, where near the ending of the video, because the camera was quite confusing to me. So that one was kind of a bit of slack a bit. Another one is the composition for the player intro. I think that one can be improvised a bit, because that one, it looked too very bare to me, because in the early part it was already nice, but then in the middle when you introducing the players, it looked kind of very basic to me. So I think, but overall I think the video is very nicely done. Just some few parts that you can tweak around. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Shahril. Thank you, Mr. Safuan, for your comment. And I would like to invite Mr. Ayman to give his comment.
Hi guys, congrats on finishing up the work. I think I echo what Safuan said about some of the comments that he has, especially the part where you have your player introduction. I think I'm not sure whether is it the same. It feels like there are separation of work in your project. Like someone did the front, someone did the middle, someone did the end, something like that. It feels like that because there's the styling is different as it goes through the stages though. So I think rather than you have that kind of workload, you better have more of a layered workload where one person covers some part of the whole project, another person covers part of the whole project. So everything gel into one project nicely, rather than it becomes segmented. Uh, True, the player introduction looks a bit odd because it is very flat, whereas the one before this is very, you can see there's depth, there's things happening in the scene. Additionally, also I think I'm not sure whether is it also due to the course punya structure ke apa ke or what, but I think most of the motion graphic, the idea of motion graphic is not to actually take just 3D and then you just put it as your final video. You have to take the 3D and you have to treat the 3D to the same treatment that you use for your 2D image, for your video image and so on. So in your video, if you have done cuts, you letak text kat belakang, letak semua tu, then I would expect also the 3D part to have the same treatment because then it gels together. Kalau tak, then you can really see your motion graphic and lepas tu that 3D. That motion graphic then 3D. So that the 3D tu becomes suddenly to be too awkward tau inside that whole project. So if you put the same amount of treatment as what you did from your motion graphic punya treatment to the 3D punya ni, then okay. Maknanya you take out the layer, you take out the shuttlecock, and then you treat the shuttlecock to the different treatment whatsoever. Then it makes it blend together lah. That's my comment lah. Other than that, I think the music also was quite good. Your choice of music is good, and there's some sound effect that I hear which is good. I think but then can also tambah lagi lah because your motion graphic you're supposed to pump, you bagi semangat orang tengok. Okay. All right. All the best and good work.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayman. And also the last one, Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin. Let's go.
Okay. Overall, okay, you managed to finish it again. I can see some of the flow quite work nicely. The first presentation really works with all the font and text and everything. You have that kind of I could say some clarity when you put all those fonts with the effects and everything. On the good side, that is all on the good side and everything. Even the editing is quite okay, but the one that is a major setback is, I would say, the 3D part. When it comes to the staging of the players, I can see there is the 3D stage and everything. I would expect like a little bit more characteristic, like some complexity instead of just like a flat photo at the nationality flag at the behind, flat photo. It's just doesn't work well. I could see some start to going down motion, and then the final part, which is the staging of the badminton court. Everything is dark. The staging doesn't have that proper lighting. I can see the background is dark, and then you are showing the shuttlecock right in front of the face. I would expect some much more high fidelity modeling and texturing, but no, it still feels like I'm playing a PS1 Bomberman game. Yeah, it's very old, so yeah, I would expect some quality there, but overall it wasn't okay. So Good work, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ikhwan. Okay, YouTube, let's give a round of applause to the last shot. Woo! Thank you. All right, students, you may exit this meeting room. You go back to the breakout room. Let's welcome the next group. Yeah, that was the last shot, guys. And now this is the last decision by Sabun Studios. Okay, so we welcome an animation students project now. Okay, it's about a guy named Mark Hugo attempt to reach out for help in failing after witnessing his fellow crewmates die after ravished by the Prometheus. Okay, Prometheus involved here. All right, let's see how it goes. Take it away, Fazra.
Salutation, my name is Ahmad Reza Bedurafa and I am the director of this project, which I am doing the creative leads of the animation and also doing the 2D drawing related works for this project. When doing these projects, I have learned on how to improve my leadership skill, and I also can see a glimpse of what the industries go through when they are working on their project. Before we start our presentation, the logline of our animation, which is titled The Last Decision, is a spaceman who is frantically trying to escape from the pursuit of menacing alien. And that's all from me, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Isham Ibn Nasruddin. So I was assigned to the 3D modeling for the environment, the rendering, and the lighting part. And my overall comment, it is very amazing, very entertaining. Like my teammate helped me a lot. Like I gained more knowledge from them, and the lecturers also. And I would like to thank you for our lecturer and my team and my friends that helped me throughout this FIP. And I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ayman Jamaluddin. I am under the post-production team under the FX. I do a lot of things in the pipeline. You can sense my fingerprints in all the pipelines. But yeah, I do pretty much everything. It was about the project. It was a success. We have some couple of cups in and there, of course. You know, without a failure, you wouldn't have success. So yeah, great job. Thank you. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Wei Ying. I'm the creative director of this project. I mainly oversee some of the texture, lighting, and also rendering for some of the scene. I also in charge of the texturing for the props and assets, as well as some of the animation.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm in charge of animation in this project. I also did quality check and oversee the project to make sure that everything stays consistent and in theme. Other than that, I am also in charge of modeling the props for Hugo, our main character, and also some props for environment assets. I also help with texturing of the props and finalizing some of the audio and sound design. We have been working together on this project for a few months. We have had a lot of struggles and a lot of bumpy roads during our journey. But we're really excited to show you our final results of our hard work, and we hope that you enjoy our animation. Thank you!
Damn it! It doesn't take any damage!
Hello? This is Mark Hugo, the ground control. I need support. I need support immediately. This is Mark Hugo. This is Mark Hugo. Please respond immediately. I need your...
Eerie. Okay, students, take Kara. Okay. Hello, hi. Hello, Akmal. Hello, Alif. Hello, Melissa. All right. Yes, Reza. Hi. Okay. So let us begin our comment session. I would like to invite Mr. Ayman, who is eager to say something just now. Go on.
Do
Please,
I?
silakan.
Do I? Okay. Congratulations again. I guess that you guys have done quite an action-packed story. Usually, students when they want to do projects, they will try to run away from it being action-packed because it involves a lot of animation. But it seems that you guys are quite brave with it and good. That's a good challenge that you guys are opting for. Truthfully, when I watched this first time, I did not pay attention to any problems that you have in your work because I feel that the story itself is quite engaging. So there's no need for me to find faults or looking at faults because I'm thoroughly following the story and following the characters struggle, which is good. All right, that is a good reflection of your storytelling and also the way you engage the character, the audience. Okay, now when I have time to look back again, so there are a few things that I want to point out. I think there is a big inconsistency with your styling. There are some parts where you can see it being clearly 2D. There are some parts where you don't see the 2D-ness, the effects that you wanted to do. I believe that either that your light linking is an issue or your post-production part is an issue or that you are dependent on the light of the scene. I'm not sure how you guys do your 2D effects, but there are some parts where you can see the character being quite lit. You can see highlight, feel dark, but some parts where there's no light, that effect is gone. So understandably, when you're doing effects in terms of like 2D and so on, you need to cheat. You need to actually make sure that all scene you can see that there is this 2D effect that happens. You cannot depend on the scene, on the lighting of the scene to get you to the result that you want. All right. So you need to look into that. Secondly, the monster seems to be a bit too dull compared to the main character. If you look at the main character, when you see him alone, you see him very bright and very colorful. As I think it's more of brightness or more on contrast on the character. But when you look at the monster, it seems like there's no treatment into that. I understand yes, it's a monster, but you need to also make it similarly level to the same amount of what the character does, the main character has, right? If not, then he looks like he's been shortchanged in terms of this the treatment. The main guy has some makeup, but the monster tak ada makeup, right? So look into that. And then there's two dumb comment that I would like to add. One is that when the monster was chasing the guy in the middle of the hallway, and the guy shot the whoever that is on the side, and the thing falls down, and you can see the point of view of the monster. How can the monster see? Because the monster doesn't have an eye. True. I don't see the monster having an eye. So how do you see that? That's one. That's one dumb comment. The other one is if you look at the end of the shot where you have this camera from the front and you see him, you see the main character is going to shoot the gas can or the whatever in the side. Do pay attention to the eyes. I'm not sure whether is it your model is wrong or your control is too near, but he looks cross-eyed. He looks like this, like that. Rather than looking like that, you look like that. So do take care of that, because you are having a frontal camera of him at his most important decision making, and I can't stop laughing at him looking cross-eyed on that. Right? So be clear on your controls on that. I think that is one of the things. Other than that, I'm quite engaged with the story. Congratulations on that. It feels quite interesting. Small changes, small fixes that I think should be very good. All right, congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, congrats. All right, now I would like to invite Mr. Ikhwan to give out his comment.
Okay. Anyway, okay, I was quite surprised on how well the animation turned out. Most of the scenes were good. It has that clarity and everything. I understand the whole story, what the characters are going through. Some of the shots are well placed. Like it doesn't make me feel dumb. Like for example, at the end, he wants to shoot the barrel, just showing there instead of just saying like I want to shoot the barrel or anything. Yes, the shot placement wise, quite good that you guys have done. I can get the message. It got through. In terms of texturing wise, in what most cases I will look at. The background are not too noisy, which is good. So that the main character are in focus. Everything you've done well with the shading and everything. Some of the lighting works really quite well, especially when the guy want to push the button, and I was like, oh, okay, wow, there's like not everything is flat, has that dynamic between the light and the shadow and everything. I would expect more of the monster to have more details, because the monster I think have like very noisy texture. It's like a rock, unless you guys making a rock. Sound wise, quite okay. Yeah, I have no comments there. It's just I think everything is nicely well packaged. Just some tweaks here and there, like what previous panel said, Mr. Ayman said. Yeah, yeah, the eye. Yeah, yeah. I think that's it from me. Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ikhwan. And lastly, Mr. Safuan, let's go.
Right. Yeah, just congratulations, guys, on the animation. I think you guys managed to translate the mood into the animation in a very short duration. So because you can sort of feel all the suspense, the thrill in the animation. Also, like the lighting, the color, and the music also play the role for the mood. So I think it's a quite nice, nicely packaged video. Like Ayman said just now, all the technical part, those kind of small things that will affect the whole video, right? So if you guys pay attention to those kind of details in your next project or in the future, I think it will be a much better video in the end. Okay. So, but overall, just congratulations, guys, on the video. Okay.
Okay, congratulations for Sabun Studios. YouTube, let's give it an applause for them. Hey! Woo! Thank you. Alah, I seorang je kan? Alah.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, now Sabun Studio, you may go return back to the small room, and then we will invite the next group. Okay, panels and audience, we are left with the last three groups. So I would like to welcome another motion graphic studios. It's called East West Production, and their showcase titled Diploma Showcase. So it is about the Diploma Showcase unlike any other, where this will definitely bring you to a whole new level. It started with an adventure of a Spider-Man character swiping through the city. And let's go.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Haziq Azman. I'm the group leader for the East West production. I'm also the production manager and the director. So, we chose to make an event gimmick launching based on diploma showcase. Firstly, we are so hyped when my name is Muhammad Haziq Azman. I'm the group leader for the East West production. I'm also the production manager and the director. So, we chose to make an event gimmick launching based on diploma showcase. Firstly, we are so hyped when the Spider-Man No Way Home came out to the theater. As a team, we trying to do something unique, such as creating multiverse experience, which represent what we have learned throughout our diploma. I am responsible to do the 3D modeling, such as modeling the 3D environment and texturing, VFX such as making portal using particle in Maya, and some motion puff for the camera motion. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Arina. I'm the assistant and technical director for this project. The idea behind our project is that the Spider-Man character represents us as a student and going through all the assignments and projects that we did throughout our diploma. Other than that, I'm also in charge of the compositing, 2D motion graphics, video editing, and also tracking for visual effects. Of course, there were some challenges that I have faced while doing this project, and that is creating the spiderweb, as this is something new to me, and also tracking the spiderweb to make sure it syncs with the hand movement that my members recorded. Despite all the challenges, I'm happy to be working in this group, even though there were a few disagreements among us group members, but at the end we managed to solve the problems. I'm very proud of us that we managed to finish our final year project, and I'm happy with the outcome of our video.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Abdul Azim bin Anwar and I am the sound director of this project. I am responsible for making this video hearable with sound effects and background music. Apart from the sound effects, I am also in charge of the 3D motion graphics, lighting, and rendering. The challenges that I go through during this project were such as keeping up with our pace and deadlines. Other than that, I faced several difficulties working on the mixing of sounds and errors of rendering. I learned a lot throughout this project in terms of teamwork, communication, and responsibility. Thank you.
Alright, thank you Azim. My name is Shafiq. Throughout this project, I was mainly appointed as the creative director. Other than that, I was also been given the role to do the 3D works such as rendering, modeling, and texturing with the promotional marketing assets such as the posters. Moving along these 14 weeks, we had a lot of challenges, and for me it was a bit hard to deal with the rendering and messing around with it, as it is quite heavy to configure everything. But all in all, we enjoyed a lot doing it, and that's the most important part, even though we had some rough moments. Thank you and bless you all. So this is our own mood board and the poster that we have done related to our project. And to top it all off, we'll end this video with the outcome that we have done throughout this final semester as a team. Hope you guys will enjoy, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.
right. Now, students, you may open up your camera. Hello. Okay, that's three of you. All right. So Azim will not be with us. Okay, so only one, right? Okay. So you may turn on your microphone as well at the same time. Okay, cool. All right, Hazik. All right, cool. Okay, so do respond to the panels when they give out their comment, yeah? Okay, for now, I would like to invite Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin to give out his comment.
Okay. How to say, like okay, I would say like some of the effects that you have done like quite impressive, like the city background and everything. I think you guys use Gribble for that, but yeah, when you guys do all those things, some were quite impressive, but I was expecting a little bit more, pushing up a little bit more. Like let's say for example, the background in the opening, right? Where you can see the cities, everything. I was expecting something it will extend something at the back and not just something like very noisy background. Because at the same time, I was expecting something like have a foreground or something like appear something like make some variation of it of your scene. Animation wise, well, animating first person is not easy. So your shot were very abrupt at some places and some were very weird. And then the comic part is a bit draggy because all I can see is just the normal usual what people would do is just zoom out, panning, zoom in. I would expect like something like play around with the foreground, expand the 3D like swish and everything. Uh, what else? The ending part, okay, the credits. Okay, if you want to show off your the particle effects and everything, I wouldn't put that kind of style in a credit with the scrolling text and then you have a circle rotoscope. That's a bit no. If you're gonna play around with the credits, try to like you have your background with all those buildings and everything. You have all those sets. Why don't you make your credits on the set instead of just scrolling with just the particle effects? That would be much more interesting than just you cropping the like 20% of the picture and then just put a circle and then scrolling text. Very difficult to see. And yeah, big no that. Other than that, texture-wise, in terms of your environment, is still in the lackluster. Could be a little bit more in terms of the animation of the hand is straight to the camera. So I would expect a bit more detail there. But yeah, overall, well, you managed to finish it. Just need to push a bit more. Okay. I think that's it for me. Good job. All right, guys.
All right. Good job, guys. Thank you so much, Mr. Ikhwan. Okay, now I would like to invite Mr. Safuan to give out his comment.
All right. Hello, guys. Good job on finishing your project. Firstly, I think your 3D asset choices, I think it's really nice. Especially I really like how you guys fill out the city part, is it? The early part. I quite like that part only. Okay. But other than that, I think there's a lot of technical things I think that you guys can improve, like the lighting's a bit too dark in the beginning, so you can't really see what's going on. In the beginning of the part, you want people to really hook up when they watch your video, right? And then I think the first person animation that you guys did, it's a really good effort. I think it was kind of risky a bit to me, but I think it's a good effort for you guys that you guys managed to do it. Okay. Overall, I think it was too many things happening for me, like the editing. It was too much information to me to consume the whole thing. I know you wanted to show this is a showcase video, right? So the information is, I think you managed to put it in there, but it's not really like properly edited. Okay. So those kind of things I think you can improve in the future. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Safuan. And of course, the last one, Mr. Ayman. Let's go.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon. Sorry. Congrats on finishing it up. I think there are some stuff that I see there that can bring forward in your projects later on. I think most of the comments have been given by the other two panels have already taken up. So I think there's not much to say. But I would also like to pinpoint on your choice of doing it as first-person view. So when first-person view, it looks a bit too tight though, when you're, especially when you can see the characters holding out their hands and so on. It feels like the lens, the camera angle that you chose is quite tight. So when the guy points his hand out, you can only see until to the point of, I think, somewhere here, somewhere on this line. Whereas if our own eyes, we can see a bit more. We can see until somewhere around here, where your hand is. So it shows that the focal length that you guys use on your camera for your 3D parts at the start is quite too tight. So you should go for a more open focal length. So at maybe 24 or 16. 16 a bit too fish eye, tapi something bigger that then it can give you a better space, better feel of space, better feel of depth. So when you're doing this the swing, you can see better that swing. Now it feels like it's very tight. So it's like you're taking a zoom camera and you go on the swing. You don't see much though, because you just see that movement here. So if you have a wider camera angle, then you can see that motion better. That also depends on whether the motion is actually good lah. I cannot say whether the motion is good because it's very hard for me to gauge whether that's the situation. The other thing is that when the whole scene has gone into the gallery, I think, something like that, and you go into this a room with the screen and the camera goes into the screen, you lost this continuity of moving forward. If you notice in your scene at the start till there, it's all forward. So there's this moving into that depth that you have. But when you're inside that screen, you're all moving sideways. So it is best that you have in that scene that you move sideways and then you move forward to the next page. Then you move sideways, then you move forward again to the next page. So there's always this continuity of that depth movement that you have. Right. Other than that, all the other comments have been given. Your modeling semua can be improved better, things like that lah. Tapi other than that, I'm going more higher level sikit punya direction lah. Right.
Kena
Other than
high
that,
level. Diorang nak kerja dah.
yeah. Right. But just that, I mean, these are things that can be thought of way earlier before the production starts. Right. So those kind of things that I look into. The production part, the noise and semua tu, that one, the other two have already covered lah. Alright. I hit the thing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ayman. All right, now that is East West. Let's give a round of applause for East West. Thank you. Congrats for finishing things up. Hey. Okay,
Thank
may
you.
return to the thank you, dear. You may return to the breakout room, and then let us welcome the next group. Okay, just a friendly reminder. Hello, hi YouTube. I understand I am not there, but if I am there, this is what I'm going to say to you. Give out nice comments, something that encourage people to do better job. Okay, do not discriminate people, and also be positive in the comments. All right, if not, you're gonna get kicked by us. Thank you so much. We're gonna move on to the next group. It's gonna be Mystic Bakery by Studio Enchantix. In their magical bakery, Alicia and Levi are rushing to compete in order before the customer and pick up. So could they make it in time? So let's see. Let's play.
Hi, I'm Najwa.
Hi, I'm Adiat Naba.
Hi, I am Noran Chaima.
Hi, my name is Basit.
Hi, I'm Nur Safetwani, and together we are Studio Enchantis.
In the heart of the Enchanted City, the Mystic Bakery is the one place everyone loves going for desserts.
The bakery is run by the sweetest father and daughter duo, Levi and Alicia.
However, However, the story begins when the duo is rushing to complete.
An important
I'm
order
Adiat Naba.
before the customer. I am Noran Chaima.
Hi, my name is Basit.
Hi, I'm Nur Safiwani, and together we are Studio Enchanted.
In the heart of the enchanted city, the Mystic Bakery is the one place everyone loves going for desserts.
The bakery is run by the sweetest father and daughter duo, Levi and Alicia.
However, the story begins when the duo is rushing to complete.
An important order before the customer comes and collects it. Will they be able to finish it in time?
What's wrong, Levi?
Come on, Alicia.
Why?
Flour, milk. I should go and get that. Could you help me finish off the cake? What? Even bigger? And more magical?
Bigger? Magical?
Sure. I guess we can do that. Alicia, are you done?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Najwa.
Hi, I'm Adiat.
Hi, I'm Najwa.
Hi, I'm Adiat Naba.
Hi, I am Noran Chaima.
Hi, my name is Basit.
Hi, I'm Nur Safiwani, and together we are Studio Enchanted.
In the heart of the enchanted city, the Mystic Bakery is the one place everyone loves going for desserts.
The bakery is run by the sweetest father and daughter duo, Levi and Alicia.
However, the story begins when the duo is rushing to complete.
An important order before the customer comes and collects it. Will they be able to finish it in time?
What's wrong, Levi?
Come on, Alicia.
Why?
Flour, milk. I should go and get that. Could you help me finish off the cake? What? Even bigger? And more magical?
Bigger? Magical?
Sure. I guess we can do that. Alicia, are you done?
Hello there. I can't see you. Yeah, right. Okay. Probably it's just my layout. I just like limitize the layout. Okay, now can you guys tell us a little bit about your role so that we buy some time so that we know because inside your video just now you didn't tell us about who's doing what. So can you guys tell us like maybe we start with Sophia Najwa Sophia first?
I was in charge for 3D modeling and animating, and also a little bit of compositing.
Okay, so you'll be doing that one in terms of your video. All right, what about Nur Sophia Iwani? What did you do for this video?
I'm in charge for the character modeling, the effects, the sound editing, and composition.
All right, so that will be your part. And okay, what about Mr. Abdul Basid? So what did you do for this video?
Mister. So my main goal is modeling the environment, the rigging the characters, and also animating.
Okay, and Mello, what about you?
I did all of the concept art and help with some modeling. I did the texturing and some animating as well.
Okay, I see. And what about Emma? Emma, are you here?
I did the environment modeling and animation and some little bit effects.
Something a little bit of facts. All right. Okay. So okay, now I would like to invite. Okay, I would like to invite Mr. Safuan to give out the first comment for this video.
Alright, hello guys. A very good job on finishing your project. Firstly, I'd like to point out it's in the animation, it's got really nice 3D assets because you know the characters is nicely modeled and nicely textured. The setting of the scene is very good as well because dia nampak penuh, you know. It doesn't look really empty or anything. The effects was also quite nice. I think particularly the art direction, it was well executed because it suits the style of the animation that you guys were going for. Okay, for the things that I think you guys could improve, I wish that the customers, the customers' importance, like it didn't really establish properly. It's about you know, because is it the character, is it a VIP character, you know, is it really important? And I think I missed out on the small character because I didn't know that she could fly, and then suddenly she was flying when she was making the cake. So I thought maybe if you would establish that in the beginning, put some, I don't know, maybe some intro on the magic stuff a bit. Overall, I think particularly like because you said that in the beginning it was supposed to be the shop that people who would go for their desserts or the pastry, right? The shop didn't look really busy or anything because the characters could be busy doing other characters' orders. So when the VIP text them that he wanted the order, then that could be the starting of the conflict of the story. But I think overall, it was a cute animation. So really well done for you guys. Okay.
Okay, you may unmute your microphone, guys, to actually, respond back again. They are all shy people over here, right? Animators.
Thank you, Mr. Safuan.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, Melo,
All right, now.
Adik Naba is the one in charge of the art.
So Adik Naba is the one who in charge of the overall. She was saying, no touchy, all the texturing is mine.
Yeah,
It's
thank
gonna
you
be
for
like
your
that.
nice comments. I
Okay.
did want to say that we tried to show that she has powers by, like, she's eating pancakes and the fork is floating into her mouth. And when she's when she's being carried away, there's sparkles floating. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Ayman to give out his comment.
Hi guys. I don't have much to say. I think it's a quite good work that you guys have done. Tak ada benda nak comment sangat lah. I think one of the thing I want to comment is it has really nice shoes. That guy's shoe is really nice. Cantik oh. Okay, but I think have you guys seen, because this project reminds me a lot of the last project that I've taken care in final year for degree. Have you guys watched the Miles to Fly animation? So I'm not sure how I can pass you the link. I think you just Google Miles to Fly. So if you've seen that was done by your I'm not sure senior, but it's in the degree course. You guys are in diploma course, and you can see that the quality that you have is more or less quite there. But if you want to see what's the difference between a diploma and a degree work, a good diploma degree work and a good diploma work and a good degree work, you can see that other animation, Miles to Fly. And I think if you see that, then you can understand that even though you guys have done well, there are some stuff that you can really push forward more. It's not to say that you guys are not doing a good job. You guys did a great job, right? But I also want to show you guys that there are ways that you can go much further. I think given by time, given by better control in terms of your project and so on, I think you guys can do more. I think the group that you have also are quite good at doing this job, because I think it sees that the one guy that you have in that group have to be able to animate to the feel of whatever girls that you have inside that show. So Basit, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay, but I suggest you guys watch that the Mars to Fly, and you can see how much that you can go more. But as of now, it's a very good work that you guys have done, and I quite enjoyed watching it. I quite enjoyed the characterization of your two characters, especially the small girl really have good characterization, and acting is quite good. Itu je lah. I think other than that, maybe small things technically you can improve based on time, given experience, given time. So tengoklah kalau you guys think about it and look at your work. Alright, try Miles to Fly. If I can give you the link, I can give you the link now. Tapi I do not know how to give you the link. But
Maybe
it is
later
quite
on. Yes.
Later on. Okay. Alright. Good job, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ayman. Okay. See,
Thank
respond.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Last but not least, Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin. Let's give it a go.
Okay. All I can say is like I'm watching a full package. Yeah, everything completes. Everything is you've done correctly. Technical wise was quite impressive with the fluid animation and some of the like the flowing of the cake thingy, something like that. Yeah, lighting was good. Your compositing your shot were quite nicely done. The texture wise is not really disturbing, like annoying to the background or anything. Everything is just, I think everything just okay. But if I were being to be nitpicky, I would say like I think this because I keep a close eye on some of the things like there is some inconsistency in some of your textures. I would say I think you guys do a hand paint, so I can see some of the effects there. Okay, you agree? So yeah, I can see the effect, which is quite nice. But some I saw like just a normal flat shader, blend shader you are using, so it doesn't quite work well. Especially like the wall, I would expect something like using your hand painted skills and making like a variation in sort of the texture. Uh, uh, Text wise, like font for the menu, you can increase the resolution just a bit because right now you're looking kind of blurry. And I saw some vegetation on the wall. Yeah, okay. I did vegetation too. Okay, it's quite impressive. You doing the IV vines. IV vines were quite difficult. But anyway, everything's good. Yeah. Good job. Bye-bye.
Good
Okay, Mr. Ikhwan.
job. Okay, right. Unmute your microphone, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Ikhwan. All right, YouTube, let's give an applause to Studio Enchantix. Hey, congrats, guys. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the last group. Okay, Studio Enchantix, you may go back to the small group, and then we welcome the next group. Okay, so the last one is the motion graphic students, a group named Utopia, and they're titled Diploma Showcase. Okay, so experience the colorful and adorable world of Utopia constructed in a combination of 2D and 3D elements with alluring pastel colors used throughout the entire world. Let's give it a go.
Hello and a very good morning to our lovely lecturers, our panels, and our fellow friends. Today, we will be Hello and a very good morning to our lovely lecturers, our panels, and our fellow friends. Today, we will be presenting to you our final year project. My name is Clarish Chan. My ID is 1191202617. I'm the head director for this project.
Hi, my name is Shindagulli Jiva. My ID number is 1191202654. I am the Assistant Director, Animation Director, Concept Artist of this project. I am in charge of doing 3D works such as modeling, animation, and texturing.
Hi, my name is Sheila. My ID number is 1191202240. My role is Technical Director. I was doing the 3D model, texturing, render, and poster and end credits.
Hello guys, my name is Shahrul Imran bin Ahmad Razif. My ID is 119120101. I am the creative director for this group, and I'm also the one that manage most of the render scenes in our project.
The topic that our group chose for our final year project is event launching gimmick. For this project, we have to design a gimmick showcasing the things we do in our diploma programs, mainly diploma in 3D modeling and animation and diploma in digital motion graphics. For the theme, we chose a cute factory concept to it. There will be factory inspired ideas throughout the entire video, from conveyor belts to machineries throughout the entire 3D scenes and 2D scenes. And all the subjects and environment will be in a cute concept, and all of them will be in pastel colors. We chose a semi-realistic 3D and 2D vectors concept. We will be combining 2D and 3D elements that will create a unique style of motion graphics throughout the entire video.
Throughout these 14 weeks, we would like to share the problems we encountered throughout this project. Software like Maya and AE tend to crash in the middle of the modeling or animation process. We also face crashes during the rendering process, especially for ambient occlusion. Because of this issue, speed bump occurred. Sometimes we didn't get to finish the work on time.
As a group leader, the issues that I've encountered have poor job distribution throughout my teammates, but throughout the middle of the semester, I fixed the situation. Everyone had almost the same amount of work throughout each member, and because of that problem, time management was also a problem, as we didn't meet the time we want to finish certain milestones, certain projects, and everything just went crumbling down. But in the end, we pick up the pace and we finish most of our work on time.
The thing that we learned throughout our journey in this project is about teamwork. As all of you guys know, all of us are already normalized in doing our work and assignment individually. Although we all excel in working ourselves, when it came to this project, we had problem in working together. And the major reason is because when we are doing 3D scenes, the files are scattered everywhere, the naming files are also random, so we had many issues and difficulty in searching back the Maya files. But in the middle of this project, we all finally figured out the problem by using the referencing Maya files method, so all the problems are settled and we work harmoniously.
And that's all for our group. And we'll present the video now, and we'll hope you enjoy it. Peace.
We're on. Hello, Clarence. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Imran. Hello, Shimbaga. Okay. All right. So make sure you unmute your microphone to interact with the panels, okay? First and foremost, I would like to invite Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin to give us his final comment.
Okay, why me first? Okay. Okay. Wow. Everything was nicely done. The color the color palette that you guys use are very on point and doesn't have that disturbing kind of like out of place kind of thing. Everything just mesh out harmoniously. I would say like maybe just up a little bit of the contrast because everything right now looking so soft, but at the end at the same time I think it works out well. In terms of your staging, I like the complexity of the background and everything when you're doing the 3D part, but there are some places where when the camera wants to turn to the left or the right, I can see this is like a normal closed environment in a box, and you can see everything is just staged out perfectly at the corner there, whereas when the camera turns and then everything suddenly on the left side is empty, which is like oh man, I was expecting something a bit more there, so I can sense the grandeur of the stage. And then it goes into the 2D part. I think it could work a little bit more with some 3D elements inside there instead of just cutting it straight away, because there I can see like, okay, this is a different section where the quality is not up on par with the first stage. Overall, yeah, the animation was really good, but yeah, maybe just a little bit more complexity, but overall is okay. Yeah,
A little
good
bit.
job, guys.
Katy Perry, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say everything looks very Katy Perry. Okay.
Okay. Anything you guys want to say to the panels, students? Anything you want to say? Thank you. Huh?
Thank you for the comment.
Thank you.
Yay.
Everyone's mute.
Everyone was like, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Ayman, let's go.
Hi guys, congrats on finishing up the work. I think I follow what Mr. Ikhwan was saying that there are some parts where it was quite nice at the start, and then there's this one part where it goes through that funnel, or the 3D part goes into it and it converts to 2D. I'm not sure whether is it a requirement in your project, or that you guys decide to do that. So that it depends on you guys to evaluate on that. I think some ways that you can fix that is to actually use 3D. You already have model all your 3D stuff. You just need to render them as one image, and then part by part, and then use that in your 2D parts. So then the continuity of the look follows into the second part. But I'm not sure, is it a requirement on your project wise to have 2D and 3D at the same time, or so on? So I cannot comment on that. Overall, I feel it is fun project that I see. My only wish is that it should be shinier. It looks flat, and the occlusion is quite strong. So I think if it's shinier, some parts are reflective and so on, then it will look much more cantik. Other than that, good job guys, and congrats on your work.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's what I want. Response. Thank you. Okay. And last but not least, Mr. Safuan Shahril. Let's go.
All right. Hello guys. Congrats on finishing your project. I think firstly, the concept and the art direction to me is very interesting. It was quite fresh for me to see something like this, because compared to the previous project, it was video, but this one was very different. Congratulations on managing to create all of the 3D asset. That's my biggest kudos to you guys. I think for the things that I think you can improve, like because on the 3D part, I noticed some elements that were like, it's supposed to be different courses, right? So those kind of different courses that you wanted to showcase could be used with different color themes a bit, so that can be there's a bit of contrast that can be happen in the 3D assets. But I think overall it's a very catchy video, and congratulations on the 3D assets. That's what I'm going to emphasize on. Okay, so congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Safuan. All right, guys, let's give a round of applause for Utopia. Thank you. Congrats for finishing it up. Alright, rasa sikit ada orang sama-sama tepuk dengan I. Okay. All right. So, okay. Now, we're going to wrap up the whole thing because that's the last group. All right, students, those who are watching YouTube right now, come back inside to the main room. Let us have the final closure for this event itself. Okay, let's wait for them. Okay, so it's gonna take about 20 seconds for all of them to come back inside. So for the final wrap up, I would like to invite one more again. We're gonna start with Mr. Ayman to give out his final comments for overall, and then follow up with Mr. Ikhwan, and then lastly Mr. Safuan.
Alah, cepat sangat lah. I cannot think. I think overall wise, the project I see that I would say like this: averagely, it is better. It is much better than before, and I think that the works that you guys have done, even though throughout these difficulties in terms of working together and so on, I think you guys have done a tremendous job. I wish that the average can go higher to match the top end of the class, but I think that's just nature. I hope also that for those of you guys are doing this, I think you guys can see the amount of work that needs to be done to do a good job. And there's no shortcut in terms of having good work ethics and good understanding of the tools that you have, and also the time that you need to spend to do a good job. If you notice, let's say I would take example the cupcake, the bakery just now. You need time to actually build a nice world. You cannot shortcut that. You need time to build up. You need to model the spoon, you need to model the table, you need to model the langsir, the kipas, the whatever, everything small. You need to put that into consideration because you want to fill up the world. If you don't have that, then the world looks empty. When the world looks empty, your project looks cheap. So there's no way you can run on that. So that's why when you guys plan for projects, you need to be considerate of those things that people don't actually look. People look at it offhand. Dia tak nampak. Oh, I shooting video senang je, cepat je siap. Kau dah sebab video semua barang semua dah ada. This one 3D, you have to create everything from scratch. So you need to put some time in it. So those, I think, good job on your project management time. Those that actually do focus on that. I think that it is an opportunity for you guys to improve more when you go later on for your next projects or for anything you want to sambung degree ke, you want to continue with work ke. Do pay attention on time management of your projects, right? You put more time, you can get more work on that, right? Congratulations everybody, good work, right?
Okay, congratulations, guys. Now give a round of applause for Mr. Ayman. I want all of you guys to unmute your microphone. Come on, guys, let's go.
Thank you. Let's go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin to give out his final comment, overall comments.
Okay. It's visually impressive. Like I used to teach the diploma kids, so when I look at here where you come, like it's every year is like improving, and yeah, some of you guys need some work, but it's still on the acceptable level. But those who like really made it, like nailed the good work, was like very impressive for your technical wise and everything, understanding of the composition and everything. Yeah, what else I can say? Can someone give me some pointers?
What about your favorite ones?
Should I? Like, I don't want to make them fight
Jangan
over each other.
milih.
Yeah, I really don't want. But you guys know. You guys can judge for yourself. Yes, most of the time that I still see is the inconsistency of textures. I work in a very lots of using texture wise, so like the most of my comment goes to like don't make your background so noisy, don't make your texture so noisy, keep the texture density consistent throughout all the shots. Learn about it. Is you have to like consider what your audience are going to see. If people will see defect at the edges around the screen or anything, they will just straight focus to that. So some of the shots that you have done, well, we're not seeing it because everything is quite nicely composed together. Other than that, I just want to say more, but I think everyone did a good job. That's it. Keep striving for more, keep learning for more, go degree, nail degree, because you're gonna do it very well. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you for promoting us. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ikhwan. Now, unmute your microphone, guys. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Ikhwan Ariffin.
Let's go!
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And last but not least, of course, Mr. Safuan Shahril. Let's go.
All right, guys. Very congratulations to everyone that has managed to finish your project. I think as a overall, what I've seen the output of today, you guys already have completed, like, you guys have already understand how a pipeline should work, right? You understand how everything starts and how to finish it. So I think congratulations on to the lecturers as well for guiding you guys throughout the diploma. And then and also I think right now it's like you already know the base of it. It's time to focus on sharpening your skills. Okay, so you already know what you like, you already know what you don't like. So now it's time for you guys to specialize on the things that you like, or probably improvise on the things that you don't like, so in order for you guys to thrive in the future later on. Okay, so keep on exploring and keep on learning new things as well, because it never stops until the end. Okay.
Okay, so listen wise, guys. What he says is very, very, very true. And up until now, he carry on with that principle. Thank you so much, Mr. Safwan. All right, guys, let's give a round of applause for Mr. Safwan. Unmute your microphone. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for the panels to give out all of the golden words for our students to actually carry on after this, and also for them to actually, heighten up their spirits, because I understand online learning is very, very, very challenging, especially when they want to communicate and keeping up with their group mates. Okay, now I would like to invite the program coordinator, Madam Diana. Madam Diana Ludin, are you here?
Yep. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Would you like to give out your final speech for the students, for motion graphic students?
Again, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you till this very day, and thank you for coming back for the showcase. And since you guys are probably the final batch of digital motion graphic, you did as well. You did as proud, and I want you guys to carry our name in the industry. Hopefully, we get to see each other again. And I think that's all from me. And I would like to pass a message by Mr. Daniel. He was supposed to actually give a longer speech compared to mine, but I can tell he's also very, very proud of you. And he wished he could be here doing this speech with me. And I hope whatever you do in the future, I want you guys to know that you can always come back and, visit us at MMU and FCM, and we'll still be here supporting you up until the very end. So thank you very much.
Thank you. So I would like to give a little bit impression of Mr. Daniel. Ha, korang boleh buat. Something like that. A bit of his voice.
Spot on.
A little bit. Okay, now I would like to invite our program coordinator, Mr. Ikhwan Marzuki, to give out his final speech for the students.
Oh, speech lama speech ni.
Tak apa, Ikhwan. You can just proceed with giving your speech. Okay, let's give a round of applause for the program coordinators just now. Unmute your microphone, guys. Let's go. More applause for Mr. Daniel, who's not here. Hello, Mr. Daniel. Congrats.
I like
Okay, now
Wow.
I would like to invite Mr. Ahmad Nazim, the coordinator for the FYP, to give out his final speech for the students. Hello.
Hello. All right. First of all, congratulations to the three groups, Animasi Kami, Studio Cantis, and Safuan Studios. You guys did very well, actually, even though we comment a lot during the process, but eventually it turned out all great. Congratulations, you guys. And I hope you will not stop here. This is just the beginning, even though it's the final year project, but it's just beginning of your career. Okay? Don't stop here. Keep on exploring, keep on practicing your skills, and one day you end up to be great in the industry. Okay? I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nazim. He was like, oh, I have to give speech. Yes, you have to. All right, thank you. And the last one, Mr. James Teo, let's give up your final speech for the students.
I wasn't prepared too. So
Oh, we can't see your video. Then you're turning up.
yeah, hi guys. Congratulations. It's indeed not easy for you guys to complete everything in 14 to 15 weeks. Well, your panels, you guys have no idea. Actually, Safuan Studio, they scrapped their original idea in week 3. So they basically did everything in like 12 weeks. Yeah, so a lot of learning process there, a lot of fighting as well. Not just among them, they also fight with the lecturers as well sometimes. But at least I don't throw the shoes. Cannot throw, virtual cannot throw if I want to as well. So I'm also very happy that the quality has been improving lah. This is like how many? Like 3 trick has been 3 years, 3 different batches, and I think if you guys realize this batch is the only batch that has all of the works has VO. So yeah, they didn't take the shortcut lah. They don't they try to avoid, right? Most of the FYPs, they try to avoid VOs. It's not easy to do. So a lot of them is like, they have a little bit of problem with VO because it's just that they are not that experienced in it. And it's very unique in the sense that quite a lot of the students here, they completed their entire 2.5 years totally online. And this FYP class, we did it hybrid, but we only managed to have like 3 classes physically. I have like very mixed feeling for this batch. I just feel that we are not getting enough time together. Maybe some of them I never met them before, like in physically as well. So I think nevertheless we made the most out of it, the best that we can already experience. So perhaps you guys can consider joining the degree program, okay, if you want to further a little bit more in terms of knowledge. You have learned all the technical stuff, like most of the technical stuff in diploma, and that is the course the goal for the diploma course. And go for degree, learn something higher, in terms of cognitive level. You can learn about screenwriting, learn about more into design and so on. And eventually, maybe perhaps you can become a director, even coordinator and so on, producer. Yeah, lots of love to all of you. Even my face, don't show it. And see you guys out there. Keep in touch. All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. James. All right, guys, let's give a round of applause for those 2 FYP. Oh, dah buka dah. Okay, dah free dah. Let's give a round of applause for both of them.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Now, one final last one. I want all of you to unmute your microphone again and give a round of applause for all of you guys for giving like your best to actually finish it, everything with all the blood and tears. Let's go, guys. Give a round of applause for you guys. Come on.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, so final one, I want all of you to open your camera. Let's take a photo with the panels. Hello, Mr. Ahmad Daniel. Aduh, nasib baik sempat. Ada apa-apa nak cakap tak dengan students? You have anything to say to the students? Daniel? Do you have anything you want to say to the students?
Bising kat sini. Tak apa lah. Madam nak tolong cakapkan.
Okay, so Mr. Dia dah cakap dah. Okay, now let's take a photo. I think Alif Syamil boleh buka you punya gambar. All of you guys, open up your camera. Syahrul Imran, Adam Agusta, Muhammad Zafri. Buka kamera. Adam Agusta.
Yes, Miss.
Buka lah kamera mana?
Tolong,
Kan ada
Miss.
2.
Tak boleh masuk. Tak boleh buka.
Tak boleh buka. Alamak. Okay, tak apalah, ada nama you je. Alif Syamil, kenapa tutup balik? Oh, okay. Alright.
Kejap.
Muhammad Ikhwan bin Muhammad Marzuki, nampak gambar je. Tak apalah, gambar chair tu pun gambar chair lah. Okay je. Okay. Alright. So, Mr. Ahmad Nazim or Mr. James Teo or Miss Fazura, all the tak ada lagi banyak-banyak diploma punya lecturer. Okay, please help me take a photo. I will count to 3 and then just snapshot it, and then probably you guys can share with them afterwards. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, pose. Dah ke?
One more time.
Okay, one more time. One more freestyle. Let's go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. With the power that is given by to me, I would like to end our diploma DMG DMA Showcase.
Hey, wait.
Function.
I'd like to hold on.
Ada
I think
lagi?
we have a very good news in the local animation industry.
Oh, sorry. One last
I
thing.
think we have that very good news that deserves to be shared.
Yes, I'm so
in
sorry.
animation.
Okay. Lupa.
Yeah.
Let's give out the trailer.
Yay.
Sebenarnya, sebelum ni Angka risau.
So, Encik Ikhwan Marzuki, kita show.
Kalau Ali dapat tahu
boleh
pasal
share
Mama,
screen-nya.
Ali dah
Oh,
tak
Miss
nak.
Fazura dekat dalam. Sorry, Miss Fazura boleh share screen untuk kat dalam.
Tapi Uncle happy tengok kau makin semangat.
Mestilah. Ali rasa lagi best jadi ejen sebab ikut jejak Mama. Rasa macam lagi dekat dengan dia. Walaupun dah tak ada Iris, Ali nak ikut jadi hebat macam Mama.
Mama mesti bangga kalau tengok kau sekarang.
Kamu semua dibawa ke sini sempena pelangsungan Mata Arena. Ia merupakan sebuah pertandingan berprestij di antara semua ejen-ejen muda mata. Tapi hanya seorang pemenang yang akan menempa nama di kalangan juara Mata Arena. Dan sesiapa yang gagal mencapai mata minimum akan disingkir dari mata.
Kau budak yang masuk mata sebab dapat gadget super agent tu kan? Tapi sekarang nak kena tarik balik.
Kayaknya dia biasa-biasa aja deh.
Jangan harap kita orang akan biar kau menang.
Cakap apa?
Ini soal maruah Ali.
Kena bagi ni.
Kau kena percaya dengan diri kau, Ali. Itu lagi penting.
Kita kena usaha lagi keras kalau nak bersaing dengan ejen-ejen luar. Tahap mereka jauh lagi tinggi.
Kamu bisa silat? Ayo kita lihat siapa lebih jago.
Kita patut fokus ke usaha sendiri. Bukan main foto macam ni.
Diamlah kau. Kau tak tahu apa-apa pasal aku.
Jadi, Gimana kita balas mereka?
Tunggu masa je.
Fokus Ali. Bayangkan macam ada Iris.
Kau dah sedia?
Music power, visual power. Macam mana ni? Macam mana nak kalahkan tu? Tak boleh tu. So untuk kalahkan dia kena join dia. So Wow Studios. Keep in mind guys ya. Brush up your skill. Mana tahu jumpa balik Mr. Safuan Shahril and then you can get the job from him. Okay, thank you so much. I guess that will be all, right? Mr. Ikhwan, Mr. James. Everything is done?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Without further ado, thank you so much again, all the panels, for really, really graceful to grace us with your presence today. Thank you, and yeah, for all the kind words and everything for the students. Please do come back to MMU and have a teh tarik with us. We belanja you.
Yeah, visit us anytime. Keep in touch, yeah. The FYP groups, WhatsApp group will be there forever. I'm a little bit sad sometimes students just leave that group after the projects. Just stay there. I'm not going to spam you anything, but with some job opportunities sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It is Alma wants to work with WoW animation. Safuan ni. Tengok Alma ni. You have to do the rest for yourself. Just letting him know.
Okay. Without further ado, I would like to end the whole session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, the YouTube people, and see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. See ya.
Bye.